Hello everybody and welcome back. We've got more GST Dota 2 March action for you, worry not. I'm Gods from Beyond the Summit and this is MSI Evolution Gaming Team up against Neolution.TH Thailand, the team who has managed to turn some heads here and there. And we're going to be seeing them in action once again here in the GST Dota 2. They're in a tough group with Orange Esports. They're with Orange Esports as well as Team Destiny Storm, who we saw most of the game against Orange Esports where they got completely demolished. It was like 25 or 30 kills to 3 at about 18 minutes in the game, and Orange Esports were looking like there was nothing to stop them taking that game with relative ease. They did go on to win the game. The winner of this match will go on to versus Orange Esports to decide who wins this group. We've got 4 teams here, the 2 you're seeing, as well as Orange Esports, and then you've got Team Destiny Storm, who are hanging on by a thread over in the loser bracket of this group. But for now, guys, Neolution Esports Thailand, the team who managed to turn some heads with good reason as well as bad reason in the G1 League. Unfortunately, some misbehavior of the team managed to catch some eyes, but some fantastic Dota and play, especially coming out of Teletubby, was managing to sort of make people sort of get a bit wary of this Thai team. They have got Teletubby playing, I believe. Stand-in High Cow is apparently Teletubby, if by profile stalking is to be believed. Where is he? Let's do a quick another recheck. Is he tagged up all of a sudden? We'll have to wait and see. It looks like there's a reconnect actually coming out for him, so I can't actually check his profile right now while he's reconnecting. But no, we're not actually able to check it because he's not in the lobby anymore. But we'll check it once again afterwards. But I believe that is the Teletubby player from Neolution Esports. He's probably reconnecting maybe to fix his name up. We've got the stand-in Toy, who's an Awake player. Awake, a strong Thai team who actually played in the Armageddon Dota 2 Singapore Grand Finals, and that was a tournament which I casted by myself and in Singapore. And Awake did pretty damn well there. Managed to walk away with 3rd place and put on some really good matches. So, Toy, one of the instrumental players in that team. And you've got Noxum, the captain, Upper, KYT, and I believe it is Teletubby playing in that 4th slot over on the Neolution Thailand side. Over on the Radiant side, MSI Evolution Gaming Team. We've got Cast, the captain. We've got Wu, Jesse Vash. We've got Rio, of course. Rio with an extra YR at the end. And then we've got TKRR, and they're going to go with the Lone Druid Queen of Paint in response to the first pick, Keeper of the Light, coming out of Neolution Esports Thailand. So, Lone Druid, no surprises there, especially based on the picks and all the other tournaments going on. Similar kind of story. The Queen of Paint fairly early pickup. This is something the Filipino teams especially love to use, so no big surprise, I would say, coming out of Filipino team to see an early pick on the Queen of Paint. As for Neolution Thailand, it'll be interesting to hear what they look to get here. They would have loved to snag the Lone Druid. That's a hero they like to run quite a bit. We've seen Queen of Pain actually played in the solo mid lane by Teletubby in the past as well, so he's not going to be able to grab his hands on that. If we want to see some kind of flashy mid hero by the Queen of Pain, then you're looking at something like a Puck. Probably not picked up this early on, but it's always possible, not to mention, it's always possible to see that Puck in the 4th or 5th slot. So if you're Neolution Thailand, you're probably thinking you don't have to pick it up now if you want to go that direction, but plenty of possibilities, plenty of open heroes left in the pool. Still early go on into this draft. They've got 2 picks going their way. The 1 support already there. If they want to get their other setup support, they could go for something like a Shadow Demon. They are lacking Disable Sem, but you can make up for that with your solo heroes. Get some strong teamfight ones, and oh, Neolution Thailand, they've gone for the good old Coddle PL. Start spamming the chat. For those of you subscribed to Beyond the Summit, for those of you big premium supporters who pay your $5 a month to support Beyond the Summit, well, start spamming all lowercase letters chemo. That is your cue. Phantom Lancer has been picked. It is the Cancer Lancer. And if they want to finish off this trial, then they grab something like that Shadow Demon here, especially if you want to deny from MSI, because Shadow Demon able to make illusions of PL himself can be pretty annoying to go up against as a PL. So, nope, gonna be Rubik. So they leave the Shadow Demon open, and I imagine if you're MSI, you're grabbing that Shadow Demon now. Disrupt on the PL, make your own PL illusion army is one way to sort of semi-combat him in the mid to late game when he gets nice and big. And so we'll see the next couple of picks coming out here from the 2 teams once we get through this band stage. It is Gods from Beyond the Summit here. If I see some of you people asking in chat, and we'll see how Neolution Thailand do up against MSI Evolution Gaming Team. It doesn't sound like my voice because I'm a bit sick. I have a really bad cold, so for those of you guys on the live stream, or those of you guys on Dota TV, every now and then, there'll be like 2 to 5 seconds of silence, because my mic has been muted, and I've entered a deathly coughing fit. If it's muted for more than 5 seconds, like if we approach sort of 10 seconds, call an ambulance for me, because I've probably passed out, or something worse has probably happened to me, but as long as the mute is only 5 seconds or so, then we're good. But as soon as we go beyond that point, probably call someone for me. I've been casting non-stop, and it's probably only a matter of time before I pass out here. But hopefully that's not the case. We are going to see that Shadow Demon pick up coming out of MSI Evolution Gaming Team in that third position. So no surprises there. And now we look at actually some more of those aggressive supports getting taken out of the pool. Lina gets taken out, Puck gets taken out. So if you wanted that Puck, if you were Neolution Thailand, not going to happen anymore. And that was that sort of hero I was mentioning who can go head-to-head with Queen of Pain at mid lane. So we're looking at your trial lane most likely from Neolution Thailand. They can always run Rubik as a solo mid. Go back 5-6 months to sort of the TI2 era where everyone was running Rubik as a solo mid. And we'll see what they look to do here. A couple more bans coming out though. Big thanks to everyone tuning in. For those of you who want to watch some of these games in Dota TV, there's two groups, both Group B and Group C going on. For those of you who want to check out the groups, bang, there we are. You're going to miss a ban or two, but these bans, not all that exciting. So these are your Group C. We see Group B and C going on today. Tomorrow is Group A as well as Group D. LD is over casting on Beyond the Summit 1. Also, for those of you who don't realize, he's casting IG up against Chain Stack for the G1 League Best of 3. And after that, he's going to be covering Group B. So Group B will be his priority after that. So he'll manage to catch the last match or two from Group B. But right now, we're here in Group C with some interesting matches between some of Southeast Asia's top teams. We've got $1,500 up for grabs. And it is going to be a Tinker band coming out from MSI Evolution Gaming Team. So $1,500 in the GST Dota 2. Sponsored, of course, by Gigabyte. And it is going to be a Tinker band. That's where MSI Evolution Gaming Team put their trust. And this is a tough group. This is the two teams. I mean, if you look at how you expect this to go down. Orange Esports to win the group. Unfortunately for Destiny Storm, they're probably going to be the ones losing the group. And these two teams, Neolution Thailand and MSI, are the ones to be fighting for that second place. Neolution Thailand, you'd probably give them a slight edge with their recent results, but MSI are a team who have caused some strong upsets in Dota 2 especially. They've got a team who can manage to sort of take down, especially some of these non-top teams in Neolution Thailand. They're not sort of like your Orange, your Zenith, your MUFC. This is a team who's very, very beatable. And MSI, if they want to prove themselves in Southeast Asia, this is the kind of team they have to start beating. So a lot at stake. This is a big game for both the two teams. So it looks like the stand-in has reconnected. Let's go do some more profile stalking. That's what we were at. The stand-in High Quao. I'm pretty sure this is Teletubby. Neolution Esports Teletubby. So this is Teletubby's account as far as I can tell. But he's playing with a stand-in tag. So I'm not sure exactly if it's maybe someone on Teletubby's account. Or alternatively it's Teletubby who's not an official Neolution Thailand member. But Toy is a stand-in from Awake, the Thai team.
5 seconds remaining.
There's our last couple of bands coming out. What are you worried about if you're MSI? Looks like mostly the solo mids. Well, the solos in general, when you've got basically your trial line already picked up by the Thailand team. Well, two more picks for both these two teams. And over on the Neolution Thailand team, as mentioned, they need two solos for MSI. They need another support. They also need that sort of utility / offlaner. I guess Lone Druid can go to the offlane, but I think picking up another carry here is a bit of a liability. Having Lone Druid Queen of Pain with another carry on top of that, that's risky stuff. As we'll see the last couple of picks coming out now from the two teams, with Templar Assassin being the last ban. So a solid ban actually, considering Templar Assassin does decently against Queen of Pain, and having that second carry do some good early to mid game DPS before PL gets his items is definitely a gap in Neolution Thailand's lineup. So fitting a TA in there could definitely have been possible, and it does get taken out. So Neolution Thailand, where do they want to go with this fourth pick? They haven't got much time to decide. They've already used up most of their main time, and they've only got 14 seconds of reserve time left as well. Darkseid is still in the pool, so there's your offlane help. Even a possible solo mid. Something teams can run in that mid lane. Oh, MSI, they're going cheeky. Wisp. That last pick CK, here we go. That last pick CK, let's see it. Or maybe even something completely obscure like that Wisp Ricky that the Pinoy teams like to use. But just a Wisp CK would be fantastic. Yeah, I would love to see that coming out of MSI. A lot of other heroes we could potentially team the Wisp up with. And it does sort of have some nice synergy with the Lone Druid. You can tether to the Spirit Bear, give some more movement speed. Get that tether stun off pretty easily because of how fast the Spirit Bear is. But I'd love to see a more early game aggressive Wisp with someone who once Wisp hits level 6, at level 8, level 9 CK can just roam around the map. Lone Druid wants to get more farm on himself, so would love to see someone else who can be a bit more aggressive going around with that Wisp. And Brewmaster, the last bit coming out from the Neolution Thailand side, so they want to give themselves, it looks like a solo mid Brewmaster. will fit pretty nicely into the lineup. And there's your CK. No questions asked. We are seeing a Wisp CK. The Fnatic EU go-to for their mid lane. I'm wondering if we are looking at this in mid, or possibly just in the safe lane with Lone Druid in that off lane. It almost has to be an off lane Lone Druid, but with that said, it is a Pinot team. They do run that Queen of Pain off lane every now and then. Back in Dota 1 when they're bottle crowing non-stop, it was a thing, but I mean, you're up against the Keeper of the Light PL lane, so it doesn't seem all too likely as we're going to hop ourselves into this game now. Hopefully, no complications. Do let me know, guys. Feel free to tweet at me if there's anything going on with the stream, if you want to say hi, or just wish me to get well soon, because I'm feeling a bit miserable at the moment. I'm BTS Gods on Twitter, and you be sure to follow these teams. They both have two amazing Dota 2 teams. We've got Neolution.TH and MSI-EvoGT gaming team. I don't think they have Twitters, but they definitely have Facebooks. As MSI and Neolution.TH now going to pick out their heroes. It looks like we may have to see a pause, because one Neolution player has not picked his hero, and it's Teletubby. Where's your hero, Teletubby? I assume it's Teletubby. It's Teletubby's account. But we're not going to see him pick up his hero just yet. We may see a pause momentarily. As there's your pause. There's your Brewmaster pick, and it is going to be High Cow. We're going to call him High Cow. I don't know if that's HIW. Doesn't seem like it should be pronounced high, but we're going to say that. I'm too sick to learn new pronunciations. As it looks like it is going to be a Brewmaster solo mid. Look at the Taxi going offlane, or possibly just abandoning the offlane and going straight into the jungle, if you're expecting to be up against something like a Wisp CK Shadow Demon lane. And then Keeper like PL almost guaranteed to be in that safe lane. You don't want to often send PL anywhere else. Although there's a certain someone visiting us from Team Liquid, Coupons, who begs to differ. He thinks the offlane solo PL is going to make an emergence. He has full faith in the suicide PL, but it's unfortunately not what we're seeing here. Neolution have no faith in it right now, but they're going to be sending Rubik down bottom to start things off. Looks probably to see some early warding. Hello going out to KRR. KRR, the Pacific 2 captain. Apparently, I'm not sure if he's joined the MSI Evolution gaming team permanently or not. MSI, of course, did lose Chemo some time ago. He's now playing with Execration. So for MSI, they've got the new captain, Cast. With Jesse Vash still there, Rio still there as well. But they've lost a few players. Ninja Boogie. Where is he at as well? No Ninja Boogie. And that's, well, this is a team suddenly not looking as scary. When you take away Chemo, you take away Ninja Boogie. Oh, sorry, not Ninja Boogie. You take away Mr. Swish. What am I talking about? Ninja Boogie's playing for Neolution International. Mr. Swish used to be playing with this team, but no longer the case. At least not as far as I can tell, unless he's somehow playing under the name Wu. Is that the case? No. That is not the case. And so we'll get our game sets up before I forget too much and don't put them up for you guys. We're going to see over on the Radiant side, it is MSI Evolution Gaming Team's Cast playing the Wisp. CK in the hands of Wu. Shadow Demon being played by KRR. Queen of Pain by Rio. And at top lane, the Lone Druid, the offlaner, it is going to be Jesse Vash. For the Dire team though, Neolution Thailand. The stand-in High Cow. Possibly Teletubby playing the Brewmaster. We've got Darkseer being played by KYT. Noxum playing the Rubik. Keeper of the Light being played by Upper. And then finally on the Phantom Lancer, the hero everybody loves to hate. It is going to be Toy playing that carry role. Lone Druid, good start for him. He's got the creep wave. He's going to be able to pull it. Can he? Rubik, man. Oh, go for the block. Go. That ain't going to help. Well, Lone Druid takes a little laugh there. It's hard to run it down here because you can get lifted onto this hill. And then you're in all sorts of trouble. Doesn't happen though. We are seeing Dark to go straight into the jungle. He's going to look to stack this, then kill it. Rubik, well, he's brought a creep wave for himself. His own creep wave. Wow, fantastic. That works out well. That's why Lone Druid was laughing. He pulled the creep wave over to meet the creep wave that was being pulled away. Lone Druid's found another creep wave though. Pulled back. They're going to bring down the Spirit Bear. Keep it light blast. They brought it down. They've really done a great job of preventing Lone Druid from doing too much with this top lane. He's also got 15 seconds with no Spirit Bear right now. Suddenly life at the top lane for Lone Druid gets very, very difficult. Toy has been forced to last it a lot under his own tower. He has had to pop a salve off already. As for MSI, they've got their trialing going at bottom lane. Wisp looking to get some early levels. He is already going for the pull, stacking that up. As you want to do, you need to make sure you get the early levels as much as possible. Mid lane, we've got Queen of Pain versus Brewmaster. Imagine a lane where Brewmaster just wants to hold his own, get the fast bottle up, clap creeps, but possibly that's going for an early point in Drunken Haze. Something a bit different coming out from him. It is going to chew away at his mana, but only 50 mana cost for that. So once he has his bottle especially, that's not going to cause him any problems whatsoever. As he wants this creep. He's going to get Shadow Striked in. Well, he's going to pay the price for it. He's going for it. Deny? Nope, no deny. Queen of Pain, man. He played that so well up until the point where he didn't get that deny. But Brewmaster took a lot of damage for that, and he's still taking damage. He's going to have to pop this salve off already. Still doesn't have enough gold for that bottle already. And we're 2.5 minutes in, so this is a tough lane for Brewmaster, and Queen of Pain has played this well so far. As for the two supports at top, Keeper Light level 2.5, Darkseid level 3.5. Where's the actual support? Rubik. He's almost level 3, and that comes to killing down the Spirit Bear and also stacking and killing some neutrals. Rubik got this camp earlier. Keeper Light's getting this one. He's going to get himself some extra gold with a Centaur kill now. And also denying XP and farm from this lone Druid who has hit level 2, but that's all he's hit. Spirit Bear, Invis, mid lane. I don't think your Spirit Bear is going to offer a whole lot at mid. Sorry to say it, Mr. Lone Druid, but your Spirit Bear does not do a whole lot at mid lane. There's MSI. Well, they've still got CK free farming. That's the good news for them. For Neolution Esports, though, they've got to be worried about the Darkseid who's free farming the jungle, PL free farming top, and well, they actually are doing well at mid lane. Rio. Oh, look at this invis block coming out from that bear. That is absolutely incredible. Queen of Pain, Blink Scream, first blood at mid lane. The invis Spirit Bear. Oh my gosh. I don't know if he shared control or what, or if that was, I think Lone Druid's microing, because he's singing his tower, so he's probably the one microing that. And they get the first blood for Queen of Pain. What a play coming out from MSI Evolution Gaming Team. That's what I'm talking about. This is a team who can cause upsets. They can make some big individual plays, and we just saw one there. Rio at mid now. Gets off to a nice start on top of this Brewmaster. And MSI, they've got the bottom lane one. Well, of course they've got one. They're up against no one whatsoever. They've got level 3 on all their heroes. I think PL maybe, yeah, he's level 4.5. So XP, slight edge to the dire side, Neolution Thailand, with the XP and gold they're getting from slightly more efficient neutraling when you have a Keeper Light. Also when they gain the Spirit Bear killed. They've killed it twice now. Although once was at mid and they didn't actually get any gold or XP for it, so not quite as big as you'd expect. But they're going for this tier 1 tower now as fast as possible. Siege Creeper is still alive. Next creep wave arrives, and this looks like it's going to be the tier 1 tower. Darkseid, he's poking around, but he can't actually do this. He's not going to be able to get hit for a deny, and CK will happily take himself some more gold. Oh, gonna get that hit. That range creep, man. If that did a bit more damage. CK, what have you got? Nothing. We're probably going to be looking at treads, maybe a drum, but you definitely want those early treads if you're going to be ganking around with that Wisp. Wisp, level 3.5. He needs to get some more levels. Keep on pulling. Just use the single pull, and then you can pull this camp over as well. You don't need to stack it, you just need to use that double pull. And, well, we're going to see mid lane, Queen of Pain, now level 6, so he had got the Sonic Wave in play. Brewmaster is still just level 4. He will drop the Drunken Haze right away. Make sure if Queen of Pain thinks about getting aggressive, well, it's going to become a whole lot harder for him. He's actually going to drop down a clap as well. Queen of Pain, not going to be happy with the amount of damage being taken, but here comes a full bottle. Brewmaster's doing the same thing. Bottle, he's leaving the crew in mid, he's going to be refilling it when needed. That cute little snow owl. Gotta love a Nuxie for making all these cool couriers and whatnot. Actually, no, that's not a Nuxie. I think it was Vidodo. I hold my tongue. Not a Nuxie who made that one. Oh, PL. This is always the big thing. How to beat the PL. If you're MSI, you've had this good start, but you've still got to worry about a PL and... Oh, upper DCs. We're not looking at the new pause system yet, but the new patch will limit your clicking and you can't move your screen. You can't click other heroes. You can't click the shops during pauses in the new patch, which will be a nice little change. It's not going to solve pausing altogether, but it's definitely a step up. It's not going to hurt. It's not going to hurt. So it will help. It won't fix all the problems, but it'll fix some. And it's good to see Valve responding to the issues that have been coming out of some unfortunately time pause. Whether they were intentional or not, they did give teams at times an advantage. Now top lane, we are going to see the tier 1 tower being brought down. So, but not just bottom lane MSI Evo who can push down towers, it's top lane as well. Lone Druid, ooh. He wants to chip away to level 2. God, he's dead. Illuminate, Blast, PL, one more lance coming in 2 seconds. Not even going to need it. Or he may want to use it. Can he get vision? He's not going to get the kill. He sends in the illusion, but wow, he survived it. That was a mistake by me. I say as I think he's getting killed off. Illuminate! Where's that Illuminate? He needs mana. He needs mana. Oh. Oh. Jesse Vash. Jesse Vash. Pop. Poor soul. He tangoed up, but it wasn't enough HP. Keeper Light had the level 2 Illuminate, picked him off in the side. Meanwhile, mid lane, Queen of Bane's coming from behind. Shadow Strike. There's a Sonic Wave. He's not going to go for it, though. Blink Sonic Wave wouldn't have insta-killed him. He has got Primal Split, which is probably what we'd see be popped if he goes in for that kill. And if your Blink's on cooldown, if you get bolted under your tower, Queen of Pain could actually go down there. Definitely a smart decision not to go in and get too aggressive. Cast up on him. How close to level 6 is he? He's the big one to watch out for as well. CK's getting the farm, but until we see Wisp level 6, we can't really have that movement around the map all too easily. Unless we're looking at a TP counter gank. We're now looking at things evened up 1 apiece. Oh, Brewmaster immediate split. Gets out of there. Blink on cooldown as well. This is what I'm talking about. It's not under the tower. If that's under the tower, it's a dead Queen of Pain. Luckily for Queen of Pain, the tower damage wasn't there. Survives on very low HP. Did have a 10% charge on the magic wand. But that was risky. If Queen of Pain went a bit further under the tower, that's dead. That boulder with the just near 2 tower right clicks, it looks like. Top lane PL. We're going to see a drum build into the diffusal, I imagine. He's got enough gold for that drums and just... Oh, he's got enough gold for it now. With a magic wand, which will be flying out, I imagine, momentarily. Oh, Keeper Light. What? How do you get that snipe? Queen of Pain was bringing back the bottle and Illuminate. Level 3 Illuminate did enough damage to kill Queen of Pain. Silly, silly misplay. Keeper Light does have vision on the high ground with the Observer Warden. Queen of Pain gets sniped at mid. Very unnecessarily. Oh, upper. You get scarred by the Shadow Poison. Now got vision of him for a bit. It will wear off in just a second here. And Lone Druid, good news is for MSI, he's getting XP. And some fun with this top lane, but I feel the trade-off is just not really all that good for MSI right now. The PL is getting so big. We've got to see Wisp hit level 6 and start moving around the map. He's trying desperately. Cast is still pulling, still doing whatever he can to get XP. And Neolution have to see this. They have to look at that, click this score and say, okay, Wisp level 5. He hasn't come to any fights, neither is CK, but this Wisp is hitting level 6 very soon. And then he's going to be coming to the party. And then, well, it's no longer a party. We're looking at something much worse for Neolution Esports Thailand. Goes from being their 21st birthday party to being their grandma's 80th birthday party. It is not going to be a whole lot of fun once Wisp is level 6. Mid lane Queen of Pain. Trying to keep on applying that pressure himself. He has picked up that 1 death now with Keeper of the Light sniping him at mid. And oh, bottom lane. There's your Wispy CK. You don't need an ultimate to do that one. A long enough stun from the CK with some tether stun and movement speed was all it took. And with that, Relocate is online. Wisp going to share some bottle charges as well. And now where do we look? TP out. One more right click. There's a scream. Dead. Wisp is looking. Where are you going to go? PL is up top. You don't have dust, so they can't really go on PL and they can't really go on anyone. I mean, you can go on Rubik and keep it light, but they don't know where they are. They do. They have vision. They saw them. It looks like the Observer Ward further down in river. Can they get the Tether Stun? Nope, not needed. CK Sun is there. Wisp Spirit. Can he get that? Yeah, just. Wisp is still chasing, but that Relocate is gone. Tether CK back bottom. This Observer Ward here. Scouts across here. Let's see if we can check this. This is the Radiant Vision. F2, Radiant Vision. It reaches just across. It saw the Keeper of the Light. Didn't see the Rubik, but because Keeper of the Light was there, I think they just predicted Rubik to be there as well. Really nice play coming out from the Wisp CK, and they're not done. They found another potential kill bottom. They saw MSI have to do this game. They're saving the CK stun because as soon as the Surge comes out, there's your CK stun. Times it perfectly. 4 seconds as well. Even a 2-second stun there, I think it's a kill. Oh, maybe not with the telekinesis from Rubik. Oh no, Rubik, what are you doing, son? CK's chasing. He's going to stun. Knocks him. 3 seconds. Dead. Queen of Pain was like, I'll get some XP. Get some gold as well from that. Well, not assist, just being in the range, you do get some assist gold. And MSI now 6 kills to 2. That's looking good for him. Good to say. They're going to be happy with that. Wisp and CK, as soon as we hit the level 6, even just before, they got the level 6 from killing off Darkseer bottom lane. They finally just started getting involved more, and it came in a really big, influential way. Wisp, TP's home, so he's going to actually just blow his Arcane Boots. A bit surprising to see him leave the CK. Could have popped the Arcanes. I guess he wants to refill his bottle, but he's going to bring the Shadow Demon somewhere, maybe. And here comes the gank on bottom lane. They see this with that Observer Ward. Keep it light. Does have a Sentry. We're not going to see it being planted just yet. And Shadow Demon picks up a smoke. See where he looks ahead. Lone Druid at top. That's his fun going along. 600 gold. We've seen a lot of Lone Druid play lately. Oh, we haven't seen the Queen of Pain play lately because he just picks up a solo kill. Lone Druids have been going for that Armlet build. Armlet Maelstrom. It seems to be Radiance is just a forgotten relic of a build. No pun intended, of course, guys. Oh, here we go. Wisp TK out again. Illuminate. It blasts off too early. And now Wisp TK just going to go on a War Terror. Easy first kill. Can they get a second? Surge is there on the Dark Seer. And it looks like Illuminate going to just deter any further advances. CK Wisp. Back bottom. So CK says, I'll keep on farming. He's got his Armlet up. He's also level 9. And Wisp is there to regen his mana up. Arcane Boots in 2 seconds. And well, you get double Arcane. Not that CK needs it. One will be enough to fill him up. More than anything, it fills up the Wisp. Darkseer, Sentry Warden. He's not going to find the Observer. It's actually further down here, although it looks like it expires. It didn't actually get dewarded, it just expired. This Sentry Ward, though, not finding a thing. Haste. Queen of Pain with a Haste rune down near the mid lane. Healing up quite a bit here. It's got the first Oblivion stuff. We will be looking at that Orchid Malevolence coming out soon. Brewmaster has not had fun in this mid lane. Well, Queen of Pain looking to keep getting aggressive. Orchid is the way to play this when you're up against the Brewmaster. You want to have that silence so you can bring him down. Well, let's see how things progress from here. As Lone Druid on the top lane, still with a good chunk of gold, 2k gold. I mean, no boots. It kind of looks like that naked Radiance Rush, but it hasn't been a build we've seen a whole lot of lately, and I like what we're seeing from Neolution Time. They're not revealing too many heroes on the map. It's very dangerous for Wisp CK to go for a kill if there's all 5 missing. Or at least 4 missing, because if there's 1 on the map you go for, there could be 4 backing him up. They could go for that counter gank. So they've got to be careful when they do start looking for those kills, and they also have to be careful because PL, Diffusal, it's in the near future. 14, looks like we'll see a 14-minute Diffusal. Drums, Tranquil Boots, maybe 15. He still needs about 600 gold for that, and well, MSI, they're going to expecting this. They gave him free farm, and well, the trade-off has been favourable for them. You've got a CK with Treads, Armlet, Ogre Club. Your supports are doing pretty decently, both with their levels. You've got Queen of Pain, 3-1 with level 11, and Lone Druid, he's actually caught up all of a sudden. He had a really slow, bad start, but suddenly he's like, oh, Lone Druid's doing not bad. They'll take that. If they got told this is how farm Lone Druid will be 40 minutes in at the start of the game, they would have happily said, we'll take it. 33 creeps, not exactly impressive, but just the 1 death on him, and his positioning's been really good this game. Brewmaster, no blink coming anywhere near on High Cow. And it's going to make it hard for Neolution Thailand to take these fights when they don't have that initiator. They can surge him up, but it's just not the same. You see it coming, you position yourselves accordingly. You have the defensive disruption ready, the blink outs. I mean, you can even just stun him before he even gets anything off, so it's really too risky for him. Especially when you see Queen of Pain Orchid, you're not going to be able to surge yourself in as a Brewmaster. Maybe you can bait out the Orchid, then back off while you're still surged, but all in all, it's a very risky way to play things. I'm curious, are we looking at BKB, or do we look towards something like a Sanjin Yasha or a Heaven's Halberd? Heaven's Halberd, not ideal versus PL. He's not that single. He's not really. He relies a lot on his illusions to do damage. Of course, the evasion does work on illusions, but you're not going to get a whole lot from the disarm. The evasion and the HP does help, though. Queen of Pain still being a complete nuisance at mid lane. Brewmaster does have the ultimate, which right now it looks like he can only use to escape, purely as a survival skill. And there's your Ogre Club arriving for the CK. Where to next? What do the Raiding have vision of? They've seen the Brewmaster mid, but they haven't really seen anyone else too much lately until they see PL in just a second here. And if we look, Dust. They've got Dust for the PL. If they realize this is a real PL, which I think they should have just done. He's getting these last hits with pretty much ease here. Oop, not going to go for it. He's already back up. If he was still in vision, they may have gone for that kill at top. Also would help to get a gem at some point, just because of how unreliable Dust and Sentries are at times against PL, especially Dust. You never know if you're finding illusions or not. And that's where you see sometimes a smoke gate for a PL, because you know if the real one's nearby, because it will dispel the smoke. And that's your cue to Dust. Brewmaster, he's spending all his gold. Is it a Blink Dagger? Or he's just got his Arcanes? Wow, he's just got his Arcanes. 36 creep kills, 0-3, and he's only just got Arcanes. We're not looking at a Blink anytime in the near future. And I don't like this decision. I think he should just rush that Blink, because this Blink is going to come so damn late now that we're not going to see a good initiation from Neolution Thailand for some time this game. They've got the, I guess, some survivability coming out from a mech on Darkseer, as well as the ability to sustain themselves using the Arcane Boots. They've got PL who can spam Lances, but to actually take a fight on their own terms, they can't do. And they're going to be potentially finding themselves just getting killed over and over again by an aggressive with CK. You can see already they're playing very, very defensive, hiding a lot of their heroes And it's giving space to CK to keep on farming. He says, well, you guys aren't going to farm. Maybe we can't kill you, but we can just out-farm you. Lone Druid's getting farm at top lane. Maelstrom. So Maelstrom build. And they've got Queen of Pain farming mid, and then they've got CK farming bot. So 3 MSI heroes farming. For the dire side, Neolution.TH, they've got 1 farming. PL. He's the only one really farming. You've got a mech up on the Darkseer soon, 50 gold, but that's not really farming well. 16, 17 minute mech as your own, with your only item with a soul ring. Doesn't even have boots. Is not particularly well farmed. I guess Keeper of the Light, he's the one getting farmed. 1600 gold. Holy cow, this is a rich Keeper of the Light. He did get those kills, the kill at top lane as well as the kill mid on Queen of Pain. And he's getting more CS than Brewmaster. He's getting a lot of farm actually. Because he's just sitting back spamming this mid lane out. So he's actually been the one getting all the farm here, which is, for Neolution.TH, you're probably thinking, damn, I wish we could get this from on Brewmaster. We need a blink. And are we going to see a reaction from Neolution.TH? They're just not going anywhere near bottom lane right now. There's 2 heroes there so far out on their own, but they just don't dare. Wisp is like, yeah, come on guys. Bring it to me. And, well, with 3, 4 heroes spotted bottom lane by MSI, they know it's safe bottom. They don't have to be looking to go in, and they're going to bring Wisp CK to mid if a fight does break out. Queen of Pain, careful. Excuse me, guys. I didn't manage to mute my mic in time that time around. Illusion Runes still just being thrown. Sorry, not Illusion Runes. Spirit Lances causing illusions just being continually thrown. And Brewmaster's found himself a position here where he may actually be able to get up an ultimate. Nope, he's going to get spotted, or he should. No pings. Queen of Pain actually spotted. Queen of Pain almost with an Orchid now. And suddenly life gets hard for Brewmaster. They're going to trade tier 2s it looks like, but you can't really trade all that easily if you're MSI. I think they're better off defending this. Sure, the Brewmaster's going to drop an ulti, but you've got Wisp CK who can go flying in. You've got a Queen of Pain with ulti. Level 12, I guess lacking mana, but they're going to give up a tier 1 mid. Not get the trade they were looking for at bottom. I guess they're getting the trade at top. Lone Druid pushing. Maelstrom is there. He's got some boots on both. Well, no, just on his hero at the moment. Looks like tier 1 tower taking quite a bit of damage. Here comes your PL. Immediate lance from the Spirit Bear. Spirit Bear. It's relentless. Uh-oh, here we go. Wisp VK. They want PL. And they'll get him. They've got the dust there. They've got everything they need. Telekinesis coming in. Darkseer as well. Can they save Toy here? The PL. Mech'd up. Vacuum coming in. 4 seconds left on this relocate. They do bring him down. And they're not done. Is there another CK stun? He's out of mana. Tread swap. Tread swap, sir. No. Not going to come. He uses the reality. If now he's got the mana. It looks like he got arcaned up or bottled up. Air. Brought down. Queen of Pain's arrived as well. Blink. Chase it onto the Rubik. Rubik in all sorts of trouble now. Out of mana. Queen of Pain could Sonic Wave this, but doesn't even need to. Scream. One more right click. Dead. No scream. Save mana. That is the most efficient Queen of Pain I've ever seen. He's like, Rubik, you're not even worth my time to scream. I'm saving that 140 mana. He's even got Orchid Malevolence, giving him a ton of intel regen. Oh. Wisp. That's the problem with the relocate. Wisp went back bottom and CK stayed top. This time he said, okay, CK, you need to stay top, get those additional kills then. Well, Wisp does pay the price at bottom lane. Possibly even a tier 1 tower, so... This is good for Neolution.TH, especially considering how desperately they need to blink on this Brewmaster. If they get a tier 1 tower here, they're looking like they may be in a position to do so. Lone Druid, 1500 gold. Disconnect on the Keeper of the Light. Looks like they don't want to pause it just yet. Oh, silence is there. Sonic Wave Scream, dead. Shadow Demon comes in with the KS. Shadow Poison finishes off, and Brewmaster gets the tower. 1900 gold. Very close to a Blink Dagger now. So, Neolution.TH suddenly find themselves with a much stronger initiation. Much more reliable, but I feel they're really far behind. All said and done, they're still up against a pretty damn farm Lone Druid now, who's going to have his second item after that Maelstrom coming, whether it's the Assault Crest, maybe looking to get the Armlet up. As for the rest of MSI, you've got Wisp CK who are being very, very mobile and aggressive. Mech is going to be the item of choice for Wisp, and when you're getting one this fast as a support hero, that's fantastic. Relocate online, and where do we look to go? Nowhere just yet. Queen of Pain, a bit low mana here, does have some Magic Sick charges to play around with, as well as 2 bottle charges, so looks like just farming for now is the game plan for MSI. And when you're up against this PL who isn't snowballing whatsoever, it's MSI who can just sit back farm, and they're getting slightly further ahead every time because it's Neolution Esports who are playing from behind. The Thai boys who are in a bit of a tough pickle here. Uh oh, Toy, Dust, they've got it. CK stun in time, 3 seconds stun on top of that. Toy not gonna be able to TP out of here. He's dead. Great play from MSI, and this Wisp pick is paying off. We're seeing them run it so well. With CK back towards the mid lane, no pickoffs to be found though. Possibly just a push in. As Neolution Thailand, well, Diffusal and drums is not going to be enough from this PL right now. He needs to just pick up a vitality booster or something. Anything to give him survivability. Pushing is going to be hard for MSI when there's a Keeper of the Light on the map. They've got to try to find a pick off on him. But doing so is so difficult. Smoke. Oh, I think they actually got scouted. Probably scouted by the Illuminate. It does give vision, but they're going to look to dive this tower. Knocks him. TP out, TP out. Where is it? Spirit's going to be coming in. Can they get there in time? Brewmaster may be the bigger kill. Immediate silence coming out. Looks like they're going to change target though. Or are they? CK. Illusions. Brewmaster will pop the ultimate. They need to go to someone else. It's going to be the Rubik. Darkseer. Vacuum Wall. Can he do enough damage? It doesn't actually look like it. CK even going to pop a BKB. He's still taking physical damage with the Brewmaster split as well as the tier 2 tower on him. He needs to get it off him. Armlet toggle under the tower. Fantastic by CK. He gets the Darkseer kill. Does pay for it with his own life, but he played that pretty damn well. Considering I didn't think he was going to be able to kill off that Darkseer. Now Queen of Pain on the run. Blinks out of there. And well, Lone Druid, he's found himself a tier 2 tower uncontested. He's also bought something. Is it your armlet? Yep. Armlet for the bear. Tier 2 tower, down. Whoa, 3-man rotation. Telekinesis is there in time. You're going to fight. Get that bear on them. Go on that Rubik. Just fight that Rubik for dear life. Get the entangle. Maelstrom proc. Come on, get that Rubik. You got him, bear. Get that honey. He's got it. He goes down, but he takes the kill. The right play. You're gonna, as soon as that TP gets cancelled, you can't run. PL with Diffusal. Lancers, all the slows in the world. You've just got to fight, and the correct hero to fight was the Rubik. I guess you could go for Keeper of the Light, but Keeper of the Light, no Blinding Light, Spirit Form was on cooldown, and well, Neolution.TH, they're in all sorts of trouble now. We've got CK who's getting very big, even with that death at top lane. He's still got 2k gold on top of this. Start building towards a heart, Manta style. Maybe something to help him with his mana problems against a PL, although you get more mana, he's just going to steal it all. Brewmaster, blink out. Is there a blink silence here? Are they going to get a rally? Yeah, rally rift. Yeah, they sure do. High cow, goodbye. BKB gets popped, and they're going to go on to the next one. PL. Nope, no vision. Not dusted up just yet. And still no mech on Wisp as well, so they're going to look to play this a bit more cautiously. They're going to deal with these PL illusions. Scream even being used to do so. And BKB coming on Queen of Pain. Air into his own jungle. Oh. Air, man. You've got to be so safe here. As we are going to see MSI. What's their lead look like? 5k gold? Wow. XP is the big difference. 11, 12k XP. The gold is not so bad, and that's partly because of how well PL's been farming. And also the Radiant team look to apply more pressure, get more kills than they have put effort into farming. But they've still got a very farm Queen of Pain and CK. Lone Druid got shut down well enough that he's not quite up there with the other big farmers, but he's going to be getting there. And where's that armlet, man? You forgot it at base. Silly. PL's bottom, and I don't think you can take this Brewmaster one-on-one, and sorry, I don't think you can take Lone Druid one-on-one, especially when Lone Druid does this. Just have the Spirit Bear up front. You don't really want to be chucking lance after lance on the Spirit Bear when you can just resummon it and not have to worry too much about that. Where's the Wisp CK going next? No mech just yet. He's got almost enough gold for a couple hundred more. He's bought more dust, which is the main thing here. He wants to be able to kill that PL off. PL says, I'm going to go find some safety. He does so in the form of his own Ancients. Vitality Booster is there, but that's not going to be enough on its own. He needs the Heart to Rask probably. Needs to start looking at the level 2 Diffusal to be able to burn down CK's mana really fast. Even Queen of Pain, if you get enough illusions on Queen of Pain and she blinked in, you'll burn that mana nice and fast. Although BKB also finished, so you have got the BKB to fall back on. Prevent that mana burn coming out from the Diffusal Blade. And the push is going to continue. CK, 2.6k gold. I think just go straight hard. You're going to have mana issues no matter, even if you get something which gives you a boost to your mana pool when you're up against PL Diffusal Blade. Just say, I'm going to take the hell up. And all you have to do is make sure you pop your ultimate before the fight begins. And then say, hey, any stuns you get off after that, just use all your mana at the start of the fight. Because the longer the fight goes, the less mana you're going to be having because of the Diffusal Blade. So basically the idea for CK is pop the ultimate, then just throw Chaos Bolts, Reality Rift on the nearest hero. Sure, that's all his mana pool, but at this point, that's just fine. And he's going to be tethered up, and with Arcane Boots and Bottle on the Wisp, that mana can be regen, though. So he could get additional CK Bolts, as well as our Reality Rift coming in, especially once they've cleared off the PL illusions. That's where Wisp says, okay, come to me. You tether him up, you Arcane him, and then suddenly, he's got a ton of extra mana. That's 270 mana for CK instantly. It's not for 2 stuns. If he's tethered up, he gets double the mana, not to mention Bottle charges, giving him even more mana. So he's got himself a really good teammate in the Wisp here when you're worrying about mana issues. You don't have to get items to make up for it. You can just go pure tank. Or DPS if you really want to. Even go for something like a middle ground, something like a Sanjin Yastra, but I imagine Heart of Tarrasque would be a nice little pickup here. Toys back bottom, and is that your level 2 defusal? I hope it is. Nope, Heart of Tarrasque recipe. That's okay. I like the heart too. But as soon as he's got the heart, I hope we're seeing a level 2 defusal blade. Keeping CK out of mana is a key thing. And sure, I mentioned the Wisp is there to bring that mana back up, but that could save a life whenever he doesn't have mana. If Wisp isn't there to reduce him. Not to mention, Wisp should be the #1 priority for killing off almost for Neolution Thailand. That's the hero they want to kill. That's the hero they want to kill nice and fast. Illuminate defense is coming out from up top. It looks like Keeper Light immediately gets out because his spot was somewhat revealed. Drops another Illuminate, but this creep wave is going to be gone already just by the tower. CK, now that Illuminate. Nope. He says, I'll take it like a man. That's this Lone Druid. Lone Druid, Armlet, Maelstrom. Ticks it on, of course, and now here comes Queen of Pain with BKB Orchid Gem. So there's your gem. KIR. KRR, the Shadow Demon, who has not died yet. The only hero in this game not to die, Shadow Demon. Finds himself buying a gem for his teammate. He says, yeah, no problem, bro. I got you, Queen of Pain. I'll shout that gem. And Neolution Thailand suddenly thinking, God, what can we actually do to get back in this game? They're going for a bit of a split push bottom with some PL illusions, but he's already backed out of there. You could tell it wasn't quite safe. CK going to head down there, and probably see Wisp head down there as well to bring CK to the fight, should a fight break out. And Brewmaster's actually still nearby. So he's level 12, but he's not going to be looking for any sort of a fight here. Just going to be looking to farm some neutrals and then get out of there as soon as possible. And for MSI, I think their goal is to end this game as soon as possible. They don't want this sort of dilly-dallying out. MSI now looking to go on the chase here. Wisp actually going to maybe almost walking into Brewmaster. Does he see him? Ooh, no. Brewmaster's still... I know he's pinging. Looks like they have seen him. Not going to go for a blink cancel. They're just pinging and saying back. I think they think there's more heroes because there's 5 missing. They're probably saying it's a 5-man smoke or something. But it doesn't look like that's actually the case. The Dire Team are just killing off some Ancients, getting the Heart of Tarrasque now up on the PL. He's got it. That's going to be the hero you've got to look to take this late game. And well, there's your Reaver on the CK. He's going to start building that heart of his own. So we take a look at the net worth. It is CK leading the PL, in fact. They're pretty much neck and neck. But then you look at the next 2 heroes. It's Queen of Pain and Lone Druid. Lone Druid is actually done really well considering his really bad start. If we start seeing an Assault Crest as well on top of this Armlet Maelstrom, then suddenly this push coming out from MSI is really scary and powerful. Is there smokes? No, they're just grouped up. And look at these Keeper Light items. Blink 4-star. He's got so much farm and gold, but what's he actually doing with it? His net worth is higher than the Dark's is. Well, I say that because it's just about to be. Yep. No. Yep, there we go. 72-16. He's overpassed the neck-and-neck race between the Keeper of the Light Dark's. Dark's is back on top. He's farming bottom, but that is not a good thing for Neolution Thailand. They want to have more farm on this Dark's. They want him to be starting to build towards the side of the light. If anything, Keeper of the Light should have gone for a sheep stick. You have all this gold and you're getting Blink, 4-star, and just get one of those 2 items and then go for your sheep stick. He would almost have it now. He'd be about 1,500, maybe 2k gold away from a completed sheep stick. Instead, well, he's a lot further away, looking at about 3-4k away from it. They love dealing with this Spirit Bear. Maybe we even see a straight MKB. If they're worried about that Drunken Haze, they say, let's get into MKB. The Assault Cressor is great. I think the Assault Cressor is slightly better overall, as far as what your damage output's going to be for your whole team. The MKB is nice for the individual Spirit Bear, but if you take a look at the whole team, getting the plus armor and the minus armor on your opponents will be a really nice little addition. And CK Heart is coming up and coming up soon. Pure Illusions trying to scout things out, but ultimately not really doing a whole lot. Queen of Pain decides Ag Scepter's way to go. So we can see Sonic Wave being spammed just even for illusions in these fights, since it's got a much shorter cooldown once the Ag Scepter's up. And who's going to be taking the Aids? I imagine the CK, but maybe even Lone Druid considers. There's no contestation. Neolution Thailand surely know. It's just a matter of, they know, but they're not going to do anything. Heart of Tarrasque now up on CK, and I think they go looking for that 5-man game-ending push, but going high ground against PL, Keeper of the Light, never fun. Never fun at all. So it begins, the push on mid lane. They've got 3 there, they've actually got 1 Queen of Pain at bottom. Still going for some farm here, trying to get that Ag Scepter actually, so it's level 16. And with an Ag Scepter, that ultimate will get even more powerful. And we will be looking at that up in about, what, 800 gold? Yeah, 800 gold to an Ag Scepter on Queen of Pain. Unfortunately for Wisp CK, they're just not finding the pickoffs they'd like. They may find one bottom if they want to go in. With the silence here, they could have almost gone for that, but Queen of Pain, I think, decides there could be plenty more backing him up. And we'll see Queen of Pain scream, get out of there. So MSI, despite being far ahead, I say far ahead, they're getting close to almost 10k gold. The XP is what's big. Well, it actually hasn't gone up much in the last 10 minutes or so. It has gone up to about, well, 13k. But it was sitting at 12k for the longest time. We're getting close to 13, 14, but it's a very small difference. Partly from Roshan, also because as soon as Roshan goes down, Neolution and Thailand have to spend even more time sitting in their base, because they're expecting that 5-man push to come. Keeper Light has got a buyback. As does Darkseer. A lot of these heroes with buyback, I imagine. Not on the Radiant side, but the Dire side, yes. PL, Keeper, Darkseer. Key heroes with buyback. And there's going to be a potential jump coming in. Spirit Bear just trying to chip away at this tower. What's he actually going for? You turn the armored on, man. Got to have the armored on, but not going to do so. And now we see CK going mid. Pops the ulti right off the bat. He knows that he may as well, because his mind's going to be gone so fast. He's hit Toy. Oh, vacuum wall. They're going to try to turn this right around. Can Neolution Thailand do it? Doesn't look like they can just yet. Toy gets brought back in again. He has got buyback. He's going to have to use that one to say. Darks has brought down the Wisp with some illusion. CK. Go back for the tier 3 tower. Maybe not. He wants Noxum. Rubik, crit. Is there a crit? Don't even need it. There's your crit. Gets the kill. Now Wu. He's got Aegis. He's got Armlet still on as well. He's quite tanky, but not tanky enough. And now he's left on his own. Is there any backup potentially coming in? Queen of Pain's probably thinking, I can blink BKB. Do we try and take a fight here? Vacuum back? Try and Armlet out? Try and... No, there's no escape. Loses Aegis, goes down as well. So Neolution Thailand, the first successful defense is always going to be the hardest. And things only get easier from here on out. Well, I say easier, but you haven't got buyback on PL anymore. Darkseer still with his. Keeper Light uses his as well. So they use 2 buybacks, but it gets easier in the sense they got some good XP and levels out of that. Armlet, go turn it on, Lone Druid. Every time you resummon, go turn that Armlet on your bear. Doesn't actually take damage over time like heroes do with the Armlet. And PL, well, what's he actually bought here? We're not seeing any item pickups just yet. Looks like maybe something coming out. Ultimate Orb. Not his. That's theirs. That's Darkseer. So we'll see the side of the light start to come out now. PL just trying to recover some of that farm which was lost from dying and having to buy back. And with CK on the sidelines, well, it's Neolution Thailand for the first time in this game looking to apply some pressure. PL Illusions being an utter menace here. And it will be Neolution Thailand finally deciding to back off with 5 seconds left on CK to respawn. They do not want to overstay their welcome. I like what Brewmaster's done. Hasn't gone for the big Ag Scepter. Big gold investment. Also, just by the time he got it, his ultimate wouldn't be as relevant. But Vlad's these auras will help a lot more for his team. Rotation towards top and MSI. Well, even with Aegis, they struggled to get that push off. Lone Druid. Where's the start of that next item? And once again, got to always remember to turn that Armlet toggle on whenever you resummon the bear. Something he hasn't done just yet. Yeah, Ultimate Orb. He's going to be inside the visor. Imagine we see the same on Keeper Light. Is that what Courier's got? Nope, Ghost Scepter. Okay. Makes sense as well. But this is a lot of gold being used on just pure mobility and survival items when you want something which can get you your team kills. None of these items really help getting kills. Sure, you can maybe force someone in that position, but generally these are 3 items, all which cost around 2k gold, being used to help keep you alive. That's 6k gold spent on survivability as a support. When you're getting that kind of gold, you need to be looking at Scythe of Eyes at some point, because he's going to keep on farming as well. He's spending a lot of time getting gold here. He will get out of here. There's that 4-star coming into play. I like the 4-star pickup for this reason, but this blink just seems to be filling a slot where it doesn't need to be. Another blast comes in. Woo, well, he can easily just wait for the heart regen to kick back in and go for another push. PL's not there to start spamming lances. He's about to be. He comes to recall Lone Druid. Not there as well. He's on pipe. Forget Assault Crest. I mean, I like the pipe. I think the team can benefit a lot from it, but I don't like it on the Lone Druid. He's the hero who's going to help Siege. He's the one who does more damage to towers than CK. He should be going Assault Crest or MKB, but it's not going to be the case. They're going to go in Brewmaster here. They're going to bring him down. No buyback in sight. And without Brewmaster ultimate, something defending gets very difficult. Darkseer Illusion's doing a lot of damage. Queen of Pain going to have to get out of here in just a second. Illusion's still doing some nice work here. CK Illusion does finish them all off, and now they move on to air. Darkseer down, 3 down. PL down with no buyback. And now the high ground siege goes. So it looks like MSI knew exactly what they were doing. They try and get themselves some more kills on the farm, but it's only the 2 supports left alive and kicking. So this will be, I imagine, 2 sets of Raxes. Go bottom afterwards. Lone Druid's already heading there. And 2 sets of Rexes down, Neolution.TH. Sure, you've got a PL, but suddenly life gets hard. And with PL dead for 40 seconds, I think they keep pushing, or at least look for another team fight. They have plenty of time to go top. 20 seconds on Darkseid as well, and Darkseid with no ulti. Oh, there's a Sonic Wave. Queen of Pain. Looking to go in. There's your GG call. They decide there's no fight left in the Neolution.TH. They're going to drop down to the loser bracket. They're going to be going up against Team Destiny Storm. While the winners here, MSI-Evolution Gaming Team, they're going to be finding themselves in a tough matchup against Orange Neolution Esports, but anything can happen. The winner of that match will win Group C. Group C, pretty tough looking group when you've got MSI, Neolution.TH, and Orange Neolution Esports. This is your GEST Dota 2, sponsored by Gigabyte, hosted by Dota Talk. And I'm Gods, your very, very sick and ill commentator for tonight. Slowly getting worse and worse, it seems, as far as how I'm feeling. But it looks like we're going to have MSI versus Orange Esports. Their next match is going to be coming up right away. They're going to be playing Orange Esports, and that's our next match, guys. So be sure to stay tuned to MSI Evolution Gaming Team up against Orange Esports. That's your next match here on Beyond the Summit 2. Be sure to check out LD's stream. I'm not sure what the score is in IG versus Chain Stack in the G1 League, but once he finishes casting G1 League, he's going to be switching on over to the GEST Dota 2 action. So be sure to follow both Beyond the Summit 1 and Beyond the Summit 2. Click that follow button under the stream, or if not, just hey, be sure to tune in when we go live. You can follow us on Facebook and Twitter. We're Beyond the Summit and Beyond the Summit TV on most places. And all these VODs, of course, uploaded to our YouTube, youtube.com/Beyond the Summit TV. Thanks everyone for tuning in. I'm Gods from Beyond the Summit, and we'll be back soon with our winner bracket final. Our group, well, I'll decide to see who wins this group. Orange Esports up against MSI Evolution Gaming Team. In just a sec, guys.